This will assure his followers that A, he's alive and well, he's still in the game, and his followers, Rick, just haven't seen him, and when they do, it's likely to invigorate the movement. He's still very much the inspiration for al-Qaeda.
How do we know that this thing is legit?
Well, you know, this is being flagged by Al-Sahab, which is al-Qaeda's media arm, and every other video or audio message that's come out that's been flagged by Al-Sahab has been legit, Rick, so we expect that this one will be too.
By the way, the website seems to show, and I don't know if we have it or not, but the website seems to show an Osama bin Laden that looks almost younger than the Osama bin Laden that we've seen in the past.
That's right.
How do you reconcile that? What are they saying about that?
Well, you know, we don't know that that's what he's going to look like on the tape. I mean, that could just be an old photo used for advertising. You know, we're just going to have to wait and see, you know. But if there's any sign that this is an old message that's being heralded, you know, that's going to raise a whole host of questions among his followers as to what his status is. You know, officials are going to be looking at this tape to see what his physical appearance is. Does he look ill? You know, has there been a change? You know, intelligence officials very interested, but they're waiting along with us, Rick, to see what, you know, eventually this tape will show.
What's the reaction when they hear that there's another Osama bin Laden tape out there from these guys?
Well, you know, obviously this is the first time that we've actually seen him on videotape since 2004. So that's a big deal, you know. I mean, we've gotten messages on September 11th that they don't include video messages from bin Laden. I mean, it's risky for him to make tapes like this. So, as I said, officials are waiting. They're standing by. They say this is important. If it's a new message, let's look for some time cues here. Let's see if he mentions recent events so that we know it's new and it's real. You know, and then of course there's always the question of, you know, is this a call for an attack? You know, it's probably not going to lay out a blueprint of any type, but, you know, we'll definitely rally the troops.
But there's certainly something always to learn from these. Kelly Arena, thanks so much for that report, as usual, following things there for us. So what does Osama bin Laden have to tell us? There's more on this story, by the way. There's a poll of average Americans asked if we'd ever catch Osama bin Laden. Most of you don't think so. In fact, here we go. CNN Public Opinion Research Corporation poll last month took this poll, and it shows only 42% think that we will kill or capture him. 54% say, no, we won't. It's worth noting, by the way, this is the first time since 9/11 that a majority of Americans said that we will never get him.